The Chinese do it again and again. An AI model called Ernie is half the cost of DeepSeek, and another open-source Chinese innovation threatens Nvidia's dominance. Apple employees are frustrated at AI delays. A quantum computer from Canada beats a supercomputer with a real-world problem. And what do Tesla and Wile E. Coyote have in common? The answer? They both can't stop. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. Chinese tech giant Baidu has introduced two advanced artificial intelligence models, Ernie X1 and Ernie 4.5, positioning them as cost-effective alternatives to leading AI systems from companies like DeepSeek and OpenAI. They claim these models are half the cost of DeepSeek, which itself is only a fraction of the cost of OpenAI. In addition, Baidu has confirmed that at least one of these models, Ernie 4.5, will be open source. Ernie X1 is designed to excel in tasks requiring advanced reasoning, including AI image generation, code interpretation, web page analysis, and complex calculations. Baidu asserts that Ernie X1 matches the performance of DeepSeek's R1 model, but at half the cost, highlighting its capabilities in understanding, planning, reflection, and evolution. Alongside Ernie X1, Baidu released Ernie 4.5, an upgraded version of its foundational AI model. Ernie 4.5 offers enhanced multimodal understanding, improved language abilities, a high emotional quotient, enabling it to comprehend memes and even satire, and Baidu claims that Ernie 4.5 outperforms OpenAI's GPT 4.5 in multiple benchmarks while being priced at just 1% of GPT 4.5's cost. Baidu plans to integrate these models across its product ecosystem, including Baidu Search, to enhance user experience. The company also announced that it will make the Ernie AI models open source by June 30th, 2025, aiming to foster wider adoption and innovation within the global developer community. The introduction of Ernie X1 and Ernie 4.5 signifies China's escalating efforts to lead in the global AI arena by 2030. By offering high-performance models at competitive prices and embracing open-source principles, Baidu is intensifying competition with U.S. tech giants, challenging their cost structures and market positions. Baidu's launch of Ernie X1 and Ernie 4.5 represent a strategic move to assert dominance in the AI industry. By continuing to deliver models at a fraction of the cost of U.S. frontier models and making these open source, China is striking at the heart of U.S. dominance in AI. At least the AI software providers aren't alone. China has also trained its guns, figuratively, on Nvidia. A team associated with China's Tsinghua University has unveiled Chitu, an open-source artificial intelligence framework designed to reduce reliance on Nvidia's graphic processing units, or GPUs, for large language model inference tasks. Developed by the startup Qingcheng.ai, founded in 2023 by Professor Zhe Jingdong and his students, Chitu supports various mainstream LLMs, including DeepSeek and Meta's Llama series. The framework has demonstrated a 315% increase in inference speed and a 50% reduction in GPU usage compared to foreign alternatives when tested with DeepSeek R1 on NVIDIA's A800 GPUs. Chitu's compatibility with Chinese-made chips offers a significant step towards technological self-sufficiency, challenging NVIDIA's dominance in the AI chip market. The recent news has been full of the troubles at Tesla, focused on Elon Musk's antics and his political profile, causing Tesla stock to plummet. But it appears that Musk has another key issue, his choice of technology in his self-driving cars. There have always been stories of failures of Tesla's self-driving mode, and there are at least 51 fatalities attributed to its use. How this ranks against standard automobiles is a matter of some contention. There's a wide difference in studies. One study done by IC Cars reported that Tesla has twice the number of fatal accidents as standard human-driven automobiles. Tesla themselves have claimed that their self-driving is 38% safer than a human driver. This perception of safety is hugely important to Tesla. The self-driving module can add as much as 25% to the price of a vehicle, and it's part of the mystique of owning a Tesla. And there's another added reason why the success of self-driving is important to Elon Musk. Tesla uses a radically different method for self-driving than other cars. Teslas rely only on cameras for their autopilot system, avoiding the industry standard of using cameras plus sensors like LiDAR and radar. While most of us are familiar with radar, LiDAR uses lasers to create a 3D map of the environment, helping vehicles detect obstacles even in tough conditions. Elon Musk has called LiDAR stupid, expensive, and unnecessary, arguing that self-driving systems should work like human vision. Now, in making these distinctions, you can see it's easy to get bogged down in statistics and probabilities. But an enterprising YouTuber, a Tesla owner named Mark Rober, put this into focus this week. He put out a video comparing Tesla's camera-based autopilot systems to a LiDAR-equipped vehicle and found shocking differences in how they handle obstacles, especially in bad weather. The test put a Tesla Model Y and a LiDAR-equipped Lexus SUV through a series of challenges, including detecting child-sized mannequins, reacting to sudden obstacles, and driving in heavy fog and rain. The LiDAR-equipped Lexus performed well in all tests, while the Tesla struggled, particularly in low-visibility conditions. In fog and rain, the LiDAR-equipped vehicle stopped for the child mannequin. In both fog and rain, regular hazards on the road, the Tesla crashed through the child mannequin. Even though we know it's just a mannequin, the message was powerfully delivered. But the video had another trial that might not be as realistic, but it has made it go viral. For those who remember the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner cartoons, you'll remember Wile E. Coyote, the Roadrunner's ineffectual and bungling pursuer. An iconic gag from the show had the Roadrunner paint a picture of a tunnel on the side of a mountain, and then the picture would come to life, and the coyote would be hit by an oncoming train, or something like that. So in a part of the video that Rober called the Wile E. Coyote moment, he created a huge picture of a highway on a barrier placed across the road. And he drove his Tesla straight at the barrier, and it crashed right through the wall, fooled by the picture. None of the LiDAR-equipped cars would make this mistake. It's comical, iconic, and drove home the point, regardless of statistics. It also led to my opening joke, why are Wile E. Coyote and Tesla the same? Because neither one can stop. This video, and the others that will no doubt follow it, will cast real doubt on the safety of Tesla's self-driving module and further put Musk's design decisions into question. There's a copy of the video at technewsday.com. It's in the top stories. You can find it right on the main page. Beep, beep. Apple employees are reportedly frustrated as delays in upgrading Siri with AI features have left the company struggling to keep up with its competitors. And although Apple is enormously secretive, stories have leaked out about internal tensions boiling over during a recent all-hands meeting where Siri team leader Robbie Walker called the situation ugly and embarrassing. Reports suggest that at least one-third of responses are incorrect, forcing Apple to delay the launch from this spring to sometime next year. This comes after Apple heavily promoted the improvements, including in TV ads, raising expectations both inside and outside the company. Rumors about OpenAI, Google's Gemini, and even a possible use of open-source DeepSeek that Apple is reportedly trying to use in China abound, but these don't seem to turn into any meaningful action or results. Employees working on Siri and AI development are reportedly burnt out, facing long hours and slow progress. Many are worried Apple is falling behind in the AI race, especially as companies like OpenAI, Google, and even Samsung push forward with advanced AI assistants. And to make things worse, Apple announced its AI initiative, Apple Intelligence, last year to great fanfare, but key features that integrate AI with user data securely are still missing. The setbacks are raising concerns about Apple's future in AI and frustrating employees who feel the company's delays are making it harder to compete. If Apple can't turn things around, staff morale may take an even bigger hit. And it looks like Amazon's Alexa model, itself subject to huge delays, will beat Apple to market. I guess it's no comfort or morale booster that even with all this work, a December 2024 survey from trade journal Cell found that 73% of iPhone owners found the company's new AI features add little or no value. Vancouver's D-Wave Quantum Inc. has announced a significant milestone in quantum computing, asserting that its quantum computer has achieved quantum supremacy by solving a practical, real-world problem more efficiently than traditional supercomputers. There have been stories of quantum computers supposedly outperforming the fastest supercomputers, but these have ultimately been mathematical puzzles chosen because of the challenge they present to supercomputers. And although these quantum computers do outperform the supercomputers by a quantum leap, pun intended, it's really just a novelty, no practical solution, just a mathematical problem. It's been these types of stories where quantum computing can calculate faster than a supercomputer, but for what purpose, that have led people like Jensen Huang from Nvidia to say that real quantum computing was 15 to 30 years out. But this time, the quantum processor was focused on a real-world problem. In a peer-reviewed study published in the Journal of Science, D-Wave's Advantage 2 prototype quantum computer successfully simulated the behavior of complex magnetic materials known as spin glasses. The simulation was completed in approximately 20 minutes, a task that D-Wave claims would take a classical supercomputer nearly 1,000,000 years to solve. Now, you can take the 1,000,000 years with a grain of salt, but this achievement marks a pivotal moment in demonstrating the practical application of quantum computing. Unlike previous instances of quantum supremacy, which involved the abstract or theoretical problems, D-Wave's accomplishment addresses a tangible issue with direct relevance to materials science and other fields. Despite the announcement, some experts remain skeptical about the extent of D-Wave's claims. Critics argue that certain classical computing methods might still compete with or outperform quantum approaches in specific scenarios. The debate underscores the challenges in defining and validating quantum supremacy, with discussions focusing on the practical advantages of quantum computing over classical methods. There are always questions and skepticism about the claims made about quantum computing, and for good reason. Some of the past claims of quantum supremacy have been subsequently disproved, and as we've mentioned, a lot of these claims are focused on novelties, mathematical puzzles, but no real practical use. D-Wave might be more credible with its claims because it does have functioning real-world clients. And if this result stands, D-Wave's reported achievement represents a real advancement in quantum computing. And it will create another real-world mystery. What was Nvidia's Jensen Huang thinking when he said that quantum computing was 15 to 30 years away? That's our show for today. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a terrific Tuesday.